Chosen one, look at me and listen closely, because what you're about to hear is not just a message. It is a summoning, a pull from the unseen, a whisper from the realm that speaks when the world around you falls silent. You didn't come here by accident. This moment was arranged, stitched into the fabric of your timeline long before you even knew to look for answers. Something has been trying to reach you, not through signs, not through people, but through your dreams. For nights now, maybe for months, maybe for years, your spirit has been experiencing things your conscious mind didn't know how to interpret. Visions that felt too real to ignore, scenes that carried weight, encounters that left you waking with a heaviness or a knowing or a chill you couldn't explain. And deep inside you wondered, was it just a dream or was something trying to tell me the truth? Chosen one, your heart already knows the answer. Your dreams were never random. They were never empty pictures drifting through your sleep. They were messages, warnings, confirmations, reminders from the higher realms, delivered right into the quiet chambers of your soul. They were clues sent to guide you, protect you, elevate you, and prepare you for what your waking eyes were not yet ready to see. And yet, you kept brushing them aside, telling yourself they didn't matter, even though something inside you whispered, pay attention. Before we go any deeper, before the revelation unfolds, pause with me. Chosen one, if your spirit is already reacting, hit subscribe and comment, I received this. Not as a formality, but as an activation, a spiritual agreement, a signal to heaven that you're ready to understand what has been calling out to you in the dark. Because the truth is this, every dream that shook you, every dream that confused you, every dream that woke you in the middle of the night with your heart racing, was part of a divine investigation into your destiny. The light was trying to reach you. The shadows were trying to warn you. Purpose was trying to introduce itself. And heaven was trying to break through the noise of your everyday life to tell you something urgent, something necessary, something meant only for you. You've felt it. That sense that your dreams mean more than you've been taught to believe. You've sensed it. That your spirit has been speaking a language your mind is only now beginning to decode. And now, chosen one, now the timing is right. This message didn't come to you, it came for you. Delivered at the exact second your soul became ready. So take a breath, steady your heart, because we're about to uncover what your dreams have been trying to tell you all along. Chosen one, let's slow down together for a moment, because what we're about to step into isn't something you rush through. It's something you feel, something you recognize in the deepest chambers of your spirit. And I want you to breathe as you hear this, because this message is meant to unlock a doorway within you. A doorway you've walked past many times without realizing it was speaking to you. There comes a moment in every chosen one's life when the dreams they once dismissed begin to pull at them, not with fear, but with familiarity. You know that feeling, don't you? The kind of dream that doesn't fade when the sun rises. Instead, it sits inside your chest like a soft echo, replaying itself, asking to be remembered. These are not ordinary dreams, chosen one. These are spiritual dreams, heaven sent, soul carried. Messages wrapped in mystery, delivered when the noise of the world finally quiets enough for you to hear. Spiritual dreams arrive with weight. They feel heavier, louder, more alive than anything your mind could randomly produce. They bring emotion before meaning. They bring presence before clarity. Sometimes you wake up with your heart racing, not from fear, but from recognition, as if your spirit is saying, pay attention. This was not imagined. This was intentional. And chosen one, let me ask you this. How many times have you felt that pull and ignored it? How many times have you brushed off a dream that was trying to protect you, warn you, or prepare you? Recognizing spiritual dreams is not about becoming mystical or dramatic. It's about becoming aware. It's about realizing that the divine does not always speak in thunder. Sometimes it speaks in visions, in symbols, in déjà vu, woven into the night. These dreams stay with you because they are meant to guide you. They interrupt your sleep because they are meant to interrupt your direction. They arrive when you're drifting, when you're doubting, when you're about to step into something that could reshape your path. Some dreams are gentle reminders. Others feel like spiritual alarms. But all of them come with intention. Chosen one, spiritual dreams carry a clarity that logic cannot explain. You may not understand the imagery, but you feel the truth behind it. That quiet whisper in your soul. This one meant something. This one wasn't random. That is your awakening. That is your spirit recognizing a familiar language, a language spoken from the realms that watch over you. And when you begin to honor that whisper, you step into a deeper relationship with your destiny. So let me ask you again, what dreams have been calling out to you lately? Which ones have refused to fade? Which ones felt like someone or something was trying to get your attention? Because chosen one, that is where your guidance began. That is where heaven first tried to reach you, and today you're finally ready to listen. Chosen one, have you ever wondered why your dreams feel like entire worlds? Why they feel too detailed, too emotional, too alive to simply vanish when you wake up? Why, even hours later, the colors remain vivid, the atmosphere remains heavy, and the message refuses to loosen its grip on your spirit? There is a reason for that, and it is not coincidence, not imagination, not overthinking. It is destiny. It is calling. It is the mark of someone whose spiritual senses are sharper than the average soul. Chosen one, your dreams are vivid because you are vivid. Your spirit is awake even when your eyes are closed. Where others sleep only with their body, you sleep with your soul wide open. You absorb the vibrations of the unseen, you pick up signals that the ordinary mind would never catch, and you receive messages that cannot be delivered in daylight. You are sensitive not in weakness, but in awareness. This sensitivity is spiritual intelligence. The ability to feel what others overlook, to see what others dismiss, to sense direction long before events unfold. And let me ask you something. Have you noticed how your dreams often arrive at the exact moment you need guidance the most? When you're confused, overwhelmed, or standing at a crossroads? Your vivid dreams are not a burden. They are your spiritual antenna, finely tuned to the frequencies of the divine. The intensity you feel is not random. It is tailored to your destiny. Chosen ones cannot receive soft messages because their purpose is not soft. Their path requires clarity, precision, and preparation. So heaven speaks to you in a language that shakes you awake, that paints images in bold colors, that wraps warnings in unforgettable scenes, and that delivers reassurance through encounters that feel more real than reality itself. These dreams become cinematic because your journey requires detail. They become emotional because your heart responds faster than your mind. They become loud because silence would not capture your attention. Every vivid dream you experience is an intentional download, a spiritual transmission designed to strengthen you for what's ahead. Some dreams are meant to warn you of dangers you cannot yet see. Others come to remind you of the power you've forgotten. And many arrive simply to prepare your spirit for a transition, an elevation, a revelation waiting on the horizon. Chosen one, your vivid dreams are proof that you are seen, that you are guided, that you are spiritually connected in ways you may not fully understand yet. And I want you to ask yourself this: why do these dreams come to me? Why do they feel so personal, so intense, so purposeful? Because chosen one, your destiny requires insight. Your mission requires clarity. Your spirit requires communication. So the next time a dream shakes you awake, the next time you feel like you lived a whole lifetime in your sleep, the next time the imagery feels too real to ignore, don't brush it aside. Don't call yourself dramatic. Don't assume it meant nothing. Instead, recognize it for what it is. Heavenly preparation, a divine briefing, a spiritual reminder that your calling is vast, your path is sacred, and your life is moving towards something greater. And chosen one, if your dreams feel powerful, it's because you are powerful. Chosen one, and I'll lean in for this part, because what we're about to explore is one of the most mysterious, most divine, and most misunderstood aspects of your spiritual journey. Dreams do not speak in the language of the mind. They speak in the language of the soul, and the soul communicates through symbols, impressions, metaphors, and sensations that carry depths no ordinary words could ever hold. This is why your dreams often feel like puzzles, like mysteries waiting to be uncovered. They were never meant to confuse you. They were meant to prepare you. Think about it, chosen one. Have you ever seen something in a dream that didn't make sense, but you felt its significance? Water that felt emotional, a storm that felt like warning, a road that felt like decision, a stranger that felt familiar. These are not coincidences, these are spiritual codes, messages wrapped in symbols so that they reach the spirit before the mind overanalyzes them. This is divine strategy. Heaven hides messages in imagery because your soul understands symbols faster than you consciously realize. It's the oldest language you know, the first language your spirit ever learned. Your dreams might show you oceans when you're overwhelmed, fires when you're transforming, animals when you need to understand the energy around you. They might give you repeating numbers, repeating locations, repeating people, because repetition in dreams is urgency. Twice means pay attention. 3 times means act now. And chosen one, be honest with yourself. How many times have you ignored a repeated symbol, even though something inside you whispered, "This is not random. This is a sign"? These symbols are personalized. They adjust themselves to your life, your journey, your sensitivity, your destiny. The same symbol won't mean the same thing for everyone, because dreams do not speak universally, they speak intimately. They speak directly to you. When you see a symbol in your dream, it's not just an image, it's a spiritual envelope. Inside it is guidance about your relationships, your direction, your protection, your next step, or your emotional state. Your dreams hide the message until you are calm, quiet, and ready enough to receive it. That is divine timing. That is divine mercy. Chosen one, imagine your dream as a letter written in code. The symbols are the ink, the meaning is the message, and your intuition is the key. When you interpret a dream, don't force it with logic. Feel it. Sit with it. Ask yourself, what did this symbol make me feel? What memory did it activate? What instinct did it trigger? Your spirit answers before your mind does. Your intuition translates what your soul already knows. And the more you pay attention, the clearer the language becomes. You will begin to notice that your dreams reveal truths your spirit recognized long before your eyes saw evidence. You'll see how each symbol connects to your purpose, pushing you toward alignment. How each image connects to your protection, showing you what to avoid. How each theme connects to your transformation, revealing the parts of yourself ready to rise or release. Dreams don't show random scenes. They show spiritual mirrors. So chosen one, what symbols have been following you lately? What images repeat themselves in your sleep? What scenes return again and again, carrying a feeling you can't ignore? These are not just dreams. They are prophetic messages wrapped in metaphor, waiting for the moment you finally say, "I'm ready to understand." Chosen one, this part is important, so breathe with me and settle into the truth that's about to unfold. Not every intense dream is a prophecy, and not every frightening dream is a warning. Your spirit speaks, yes, but so does your mind, your emotions, and your unhealed wounds. And one of the greatest abilities a chosen one can develop is the gift of discernment. The ability to know which voice is speaking to you through the dream. You've experienced it, haven't you? That strange moment when you wake up and you just know the dream was trying to tell you something. The atmosphere around you feels different. Your chest feels full, not tight. Your spirit feels alert, not overwhelmed. The details remain sharp. The message feels steady. That is the mark of a premonition dream, a spiritual warning or revelation disguised in imagery. Even when the scenes are intense, even when the symbolism is dramatic, there is an underlying calm, a sense of preparation. It's almost as if heaven is saying, "Don't be afraid, just be ready." Tell me, chosen one, have you ever woken from a dream that felt serious but not scary, heavy but not chaotic? That was your spirit being briefed. Premonition dreams carry a unique clarity. They don't scatter your emotions, they center them. They don't leave you lost, they leave you aware. And deep inside, your soul reacts with a quiet whisper. Pay attention. That inner signal is the confirmation. Your spirit knows when a dream is not just psychological, it's prophetic. But then there are the anxiety dreams, the ones that feel scrambled, frantic, disorganized, almost like your mind is trying to release pressure. These dreams mirror stress, unresolved thoughts, and emotional exhaustion. They feel loud but meaningless, emotional but not instructional. You wake up drained, not guided. You feel the heaviness, but you can't extract a message. Why? Because these dreams are not revelation. They are overflow. They are your mind trying to clean out what you didn't process during the day. And chosen one, let me ask you gently, how often have you mistaken emotional chaos for spiritual warning? Learning the difference between the two protects your peace. Premonition dreams prepare your path. Anxiety dreams expose your inner state. One brings clarity, the other brings awareness. Both are valuable, but they are not the same. When the dream is prophetic, your spirit stands up inside you. When the dream is anxiety-driven, your emotions cling to you. Chosen one, discernment grows when you listen. When you observe the emotional temperature of the dream. When you notice the way your spirit reacts, not just your heart rate. When you ask yourself, did this dream guide me or just unsettle me? Did it give direction or just release tension? Did it make me aware or simply overwhelm? These questions separate fear from forewarning. They separate stress from spiritual intelligence. And here's the beautiful truth. The more you learn this distinction, the more confidently you walk through life. Because you'll no longer be shaken by dreams born from stress, and you'll never again ignore dreams born from prophecy. Chosen one, this is how your path becomes protected. Through awareness, through wisdom, and through the quiet guidance of your spirit. Chosen one, there is a language you speak that you were never taught, a language you understand without ever studying, a language that does not use words but still speaks louder than anything you hear in the physical world. This is the language of your spirit. And whether you've realized it or not, this language becomes clearest when the world is quiet, the body is resting, and the soul finally has room to rise to the surface in your dreams. During the day, your mind is loud. Thoughts pull you in different directions. Responsibilities scatter your attention. Doubts and logic drown out the whispering voice within you. But at night, chosen one, everything shifts. The noise fades. The ego calms. The heart opens. And suddenly, your intuition, the oldest part of you, begins to speak in a voice that can finally be heard. Have you felt that before? That strange clarity that only appears when you're asleep or half awake? That knowing that hits you before you even fully open your eyes? That isn't imagination. That is communication. Your spirit speaks differently from your mind. It doesn't use sentences. It uses feelings. It uses images. It uses repeated scenarios, familiar emotions, and symbolic encounters. You might dream of losing something, not because something is gone, but because your spirit is telling you what you are afraid to release. You might dream of climbing, running, or searching, not because you are restless, but because your spirit is preparing you for elevation. You might dream of certain people, not because you miss them, but because their energy still affects your journey. Have you ever wondered why some dreams feel like memories from another lifetime? Why some messages come so suddenly, so strongly, so undeniably? That is your spirit's language unfolding. This language is gentle, never pushy, never violent. It doesn't shout, it nudges. It doesn't force you, it invites you. It waits for you to be ready. Your dreams become the canvas where this communication is painted, stroke by stroke, symbol by symbol. And chosen one, the moment you start recognizing the patterns, everything changes. You no longer wake up confused, you wake up aware. You begin to notice that your dreams are not random. They are personal. They are perfectly tailored to your emotional needs, your spiritual growth, and your divine direction. Think about this, chosen one. How many times have you woken from a dream feeling like a truth had been placed in your spirit? How many times have you sensed that the dream wasn't fiction, but revelation? And how many times have you ignored that feeling because your mind didn't know how to translate what your spirit already understood? This is why learning your spirit's language matters. It helps you bridge the gap between subconscious intuition and conscious awareness. When you start embracing this inner language, something beautiful happens. You stop fearing your dreams. Instead, you welcome them. You begin to see each dream as a message from your higher calling. A quiet conversation between your destiny and your soul, delivered in the safest, most protected hours of the night. You begin to trust that your spirit has always been guiding you, even when your mind felt lost. Chosen one, your spirit is not silent. It has been speaking to you your entire life. And your dreams, they are the moments when its voice becomes undeniable. Are you ready to listen more deeply now? Chosen one. There comes a point in your journey when you begin to realize that your dreams are not just experiences, they are guidance. They are the quiet turning of the compass within you. They arrive at the exact moment your spirit needs to be redirected, realigned, or reassured. And whether you recognize it yet or not, your dreams have been shaping the choices you make, protecting you from what would harm you, and preparing you for what would grow you. This is not imagination. This is divine navigation. Think back, chosen one. How many times have you woken from a dream with a strange certainty in your chest? A feeling that something or someone was not right? How often have you felt nudged away from a person, a place, or a decision because of something you saw in your sleep? And later, didn't life prove that your spirit was right all along? That is how dreams guide you. They don't shout, they whisper. They don't force you, they reveal. They don't push you, they illuminate a direction so clearly that ignoring it becomes uncomfortable. Your dreams warn you when a path is dangerous, not through fear, but through symbolic caution. You might see yourself lost, trapped, or walking in darkness. You might dream of broken bridges, closed doors, or storms rising ahead of you. These images aren't punishments, they're protection. They show your spirit what your eyes haven't seen yet. They alert you to energies and intentions that your waking mind hasn't processed. And chosen one, let me ask you honestly, how many warnings have you felt in your dreams before the truth unfolded in real life? But dreams don't only warn, they affirm. They highlight alignment. A dream filled with peace, light, open paths, or elevation often arrives when you're making a decision that aligns with your purpose. You might see yourself rising, discovering, healing, or moving freely. These dreams tell you, yes, this is your path. Keep going. They strengthen your confidence when your mind is filled with doubt. They remind you that the road you're choosing is blessed, even if it's unfamiliar. And then there are the dreams that stir discomfort, not fear, not panic, but unease. These are the dreams that show you when you're drifting away from your purpose. You may see yourself wandering, carrying weight that isn't yours, or trying to enter spaces that feel closed. These dreams aren't punishments either. They're redirections. They tell you where your energy no longer belongs. Chosen one, your dreams also reveal hidden intentions. They show you the spiritual truth behind people's masks. You might dream of someone acting strangely, or their energy appearing dark or disconnected. You might see betrayal before it happens, or loyalty before it's proven. This isn't paranoia, this is spiritual foresight. Your dreams let you see the soul behind the face. And most importantly, dreams whisper the direction that holds peace. Peace is one of the clearest indicators of divine alignment. When your dream brings calm, warmth, or clarity, your spirit is telling you where your next step lies. When it brings confusion, heaviness, or fear, your spirit is telling you what to avoid. Chosen one, when you begin trusting this nighttime guidance, your choices sharpen, your boundaries strengthen, your clarity deepens. You stop forcing what isn't meant for you. You stop chasing what drains you. You stop doubting what your spirit already knows. Your dreams become your compass. Quiet, steady, faithful. Each dream, each symbol, each sensation, all of it is spiritual direction, helping you walk toward the life your soul has been preparing for long before you ever realized it. So tell me, Chosen one, what have your dreams been trying to guide you toward lately? And are you finally ready to follow where they lead?